Children, today we are going to perform an experiment. Can you see this bowl full of water? You can do this experiment at your home in the bowl of water or in the bucket. Now we are going to put the metal plate inside the bowl. Let us see what happens. Did you see, children? The metal plate sank at the bottom of the bowl. Now we are going to remove the metal plate. Now take a piece of wood, drop it into the water. The wood is floating in the water. Push the wood down into the water with your hand. When you will do this, you will feel a force pushing your hand upwards. Now take your hand off the piece of wood. What happened? It came up. This shows that a force acts on the wood in upward direction when it is pushed in water. What is it called? This force is called upthrust or buoyant force. This buoyant force acts on any body, any piece of matter when it is partially or fully immersed in water. The effect of this is that all substances weigh less in water. Madam children, just now we saw an experiment. In that experiment we saw that the metal plate sank at the bottom of the bowl. In the picture which is shown on your screen, you can see that iron sinks in the water. Iron sinks in water, and the reason is we have already discussed that the substances whose densities are more than water, they sink in water, and the substance whose density is less than water, they float in water, like cotton wool, wax, wood, etc. The densities of these substances are less than water. That's why they float on water. As you can see in this picture, that wood is floating on water, right? Now, what is the density of water? Yes, the density of water is 1 kg per liter. That means 1 kg of water weighs 1 liter. Now, children, whenever you are inside the water, when you are in a swimming pool, you must have observed, if you have been to a swimming pool or a river, when you are inside the water, you feel that your body is very light. You feel yourself very light, and the reason is an upward force that is working on your body from the liquid. Now, what is that force? That force is upthrust or buoyant force. You can try and do this experiment at home also. Try to take few of your toys or a piece of wood, and when you push it inside a bucket half full of water, you will feel that something is pushing your hand upwards. And what is that thing, children? Yes, that is upthrust or buoyant force. Buoyant force is exerted by the liquids in upward direction on anything, any matter which is immersed inside the water, partially or fully. Let us see. Upthrust or buoyant force is an upward force exerted by a fluid that opposes the weight of a partially or fully immersed object in a liquid. It is a force that causes object to float, but that is not the only thing which causes the object to float, right? It depends on the density of thing also, because when the things which are denser, they tend to sink, and the things which are having less density, they tend to float in water, right? Which we have already seen. Now this is upward. As you can see the arrow, that force acts in the upward direction. That's why the body tends to come upward. So this is the buoyant force or upthrust. Now children, as we have discussed that when we are inside the water, we feel that our body is very light. You can try and do this experiment at home. Take something heavy. If brick is available, you can use the brick also, and feel the weight of the brick when it is outside water. Now what you have to do, you have to immerse your hand along with the brick inside the water, and you will observe that the brick feels much lighter when it is inside the water. One more thing is that when we take the brick inside the water, the level of water increases, because yes, that we discussed yesterday, because the brick makes space for itself. That's why when we immerse the brick inside the water, it displaces water according to its weight. That's why the water level increases. Now children, there was a Greek scientist called Archimedes. According to Archimedes principle, upthrust is equal to weight of water displaced by an object. What is Archimedes principle? Archimedes principle states that upthrust is equal to weight of water displaced by an object. Now children, according to this, the object displaces water equal to its weight. Let us have a look. Now in this picture you can see a 10 kg weight is there, and this is weighing something weighing 10 kg outside the water, as you can see on left hand side. On right hand side, when that thing is immersed in water which is weighing 10 kg, the weight of that thing is what? How much children? 10 kg, as it is shown here. See, the weight of the thing as shown in the scale is 10 kg. And when it is immersed in water, the weight is showing 6 kg. So how much weight is reduced? It is reduced by 4 kg. And here you can see the level of water here, and here the level of water, it increased, the water raised by 4 kgs. So that is this is Archimedes principle, children. The upthrust is equal to weight of water displaced by an object. Did you understand this? See, in the previous picture, the weight of thing is 10 kg. When it is immersed in the water, in the right hand side picture, it is weighing how much? It is weighing 6 kgs. So how much weight is reduced? 4 kg. And we can see the rise in the level of water, that is again 4 kg. So upthrust is equal to weight of water displaced by an object. This is Archimedes principle. Now children, suppose a brick and a piece of wood both have a volume of 1 liter, are immersed completely in water. They are put completely in water. Now the weight of brick is 2 kg while the weight of wood is 0.8 kg. There is a difference in weight of brick and wood. Now both will displace same volume of water, right? That is 1 liter, because the weight of water is equal to the displaced according to the volume. Hence both displace same weight of water, that is 1 kg. That is because 1 liter of water weighs 1 kg. So by Archimedes principle, the upthrust on both will be same, that is equal to 1 kg. The upthrust of both, because the volume of both the things is 1 kg. The volume of brick is 1 kg. The volume of wood is 1 kg. That's why the upthrust on both the things will be 1 kg. Now, in case of brick, the weight is 2 kg while upthrust is 1 kg. So, weight is more than upthrust. So, brick sinks in water. Now, in case of wood, the weight is 0.5 kg and upthrust is 1 kg. So, weight is less than upthrust, so it floats in water. So, this is upthrust, how upthrust works according to the weight, right? So, when the weight of thing is more than the upthrust, the thing sinks in water, and when the weight of thing is less than upthrust, it floats on water. Now, as we discussed that when the brick is immersed in water, the weight of brick is more than upthrust, and When the wood is immersed in water, the weight of wood is less than upthrust. That's why the brick sinks in water whereas the wood floats in water. Now rules for floating and sinking are: if weight of an object is more than upthrust, the object sinks in water. If upthrust is more than the weight of an object, the object floats in water. Children, today's homework is you have to read whatever we have discussed in today's session. Now we are going to end this session. I hope you enjoyed the session. Saira.